Hello everyone, it's Kari from sunshineinmypocket.com, and today I have the Hedgehog Hollow September kit and I want to share it all with you. I'm super excited about this kit because look at all these things that come in it. This is a layering stencil that has ice cream cones on it. So one layer is the cones and one is the ice cream. And there are two kinds of cones, the cake cone and the sugar cone, and so they're super cute. This stencil I'm so excited about too. It's got these little starlight mints. You know those mints? So it's layers, so you can layer up different colors like the red and white or the green and chocolate. Remember those chocolate ones that are like green and brown? Anyway, I have already played with this. I'm not going to show you today, but I'll show you in a future video. That one probably is one of my favorite stencils. I've been dreaming about that stencil. And look at this one too. This one is donuts, all about donuts. And so there are all these different layers so you can add the frosting and little details to your donuts, and there's even sprinkles. Look at this one. This one, it looks like it's dripping down the sides with the frosting, and then of course you get the spotlight stencil and the cover along with the donut shape and the donut hole. So lots you can do with this one. I can't wait to play with that one as well. Then there's some stamp sets. This one has some really great sentiments like life happens, chocolate helps, life is better with sprinkles, stressed spelled backwards is desserts, donut worry be happy, and then look at this one with the cupcakes, and these are all layering as well. So you can stamp the cupcake and then you can stamp on the frosting, and then there's all these donuts. Look at all the details that you can add to them. So great. I'm going to be using that today to make a card. And then also I got these beautiful envelopes. They're kind of off-white colored, maybe ivory, but they have a sparkle shine pearl to them. Really pretty. So last month I started out using the stencils. So this month I thought I'd start out using the stamps, and we're going to make a really fun birthday card using the cupcakes in this stamp set. So I'm starting off just stamping out the cupcake itself, the outline of the cupcake, and also the sentiment, and I chose life is short, eat dessert first. I'm a believer in this. How about you? I mean, I probably eat too much dessert right now. But then I'm going to also add this little sign to the cupcake. It's like a little, like one of those cupcake pics. And I'll stamp on that one, happy birthday. So this will become a birthday card. So I'm using my favorite black ink. It's the remarkable Eclipse black ink from Maker FORTE. This is a really great ink for Copic coloring. And so it's probably my most used ink right now. I never thought I would find an ink that I liked better than my black ink I used to use all the time, which was VersaFine Onyx Black. That used to be my favorite ink, but now Eclipse Black is totally my go-to ink. So I am going to use this layering stencil as well with the ice cream cones. So I'm just starting with some antique linen. I added a little bit darker to one of the sides of the cones as well, just to give it some dimension. And now I'm taking a really light pink distress ink for the ice cream cones, for the ice cream itself actually. Notice that I'm avoiding the cupcake and the sentiment. I did not mask those off. I'm just being really careful so I don't ink over the tops of those. Now imagine how cute this would be using all different colors of ice cream. You could do all different flavors. And I think that would be really fun. Today I'm keeping it kind of a simple background with the light pink and the light brown or tan, because the cupcake's really going to take center stage on this. But if you were going to use that just as the focal point, and then you could use a large sentiment on it, I think different flavors of ice cream would be super fun. So now I'm going to add the hearts to the cupcake. Actually, I'm not. I decided to set this up, and then I thought, you know what? I should probably color this up first before I stamp it. I ended up just picking that up with my MISTI door and then setting that aside, because after I color it, I will add those details. So I'm just using 3 different shades of pink here, RV91, BV11, and RV32. I know those are like random colors. I just like plucked them. I didn't want to think too hard about the colors I used. I just picked them out real quick and they seem to work together just fine. I'm not too worried about the coloring of this because I'm going to stamp some sprinkles over the top and of course add some glitter. Right? So I'm just coloring this up really quickly, adding a little bit of darkness here and there to the ridges of the frosting. And then I chose some of my favorite BG colors to color the cupcake liner. Again, I'm not too worried about this liner because I'm going to be stamping those hearts over the top. So this is some really simple coloring, just adding some darker colors where the cupcake liner goes in. And goodness, I am sorry about all the noises behind me. In the background, you could probably hear a bunch of noises this morning. That's my husband getting ready to leave. And he's very noisy. So, okay, there you go. I stamped the hearts and the happy birthday. Now I'm choosing a really bright pink for my sprinkles. I'm looking at my swatch book here just to make sure I got the color that I wanted. And yeah, I decided that color would be really great. It's Party Dress from Catherine Pooler, and I'm stamping it a couple of times to get a really nice bright pink sprinkle on there. How fun is that? I stamped it a couple of times to get the really dark impression, and now I'm choosing a background. So this would be cute with the cones, but it kind of gets a little bit lost. Maybe some blue to match that cupcake liner, and then I'm like, no, not blue. And then I come across this purpley pink, and yep, that's going to be the winner for me. So I'm going to take this out. This is from the Lawn Fawn watercolor background paper pack, and I love it. Lots of different colors to choose from, really pretty backgrounds too. And so I'll just trim everything down so that it fits my A2 card, and then I have a nice border of that purpley pink behind the cupcake panel. The last thing to do is to put this all together. So I'm just going to attach my card panel to the background, which is the Lawn Fawn paper, and then I'll attach all of that to a card base. I'm using these pre-cut, pre-scored blank note cards from scrapbook.com. They're already scored, they're ready to go, and sometimes I just want a fast card base like this. I am running out of my card bases that I have pre-cut, so it's nice to have these on hand. And there you go. Now I decided this is where the Stardust Stickles comes in. You know it's my favorite. I keep a large bottle of this and an extra spare backup bottle as well. Can't ever run out of this stuff. So I'm just going to add it to the sprinkles, and that's going to add the pop of glitter that I want to this card. And look at that. So fun. That's the card for today. I really think this is a fun happy birthday card. This is probably going to my daughter, whose birthday is coming up next month, and I think she's really going to like it. So I hope you enjoyed this look at the Hedgehog Hollow September kit and making a card with me today. We did it very quickly. It was so easy, and I think this subscription box is one of my most favorite. I know I say that every month, but I can't wait to make even more cards with this one. If you're interested, I've listed all the supplies below, and I'll see you real soon for another card making inspiration video. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.